So I'm sure we're all aware of the Amalay situation that happened just a couple weeks ago. If you don't know the details on what happened, I will be briefly going over it, but the purpose of this video in the end is to kind of touch on why Jasani, Amalay girl, kind of deserves a break, and I'll let you guys know why the backlash is absolutely not needed. Hi girls, welcome to the Becoming That Girl Era channel. I hope you learn a few things and take it with you in your everyday life. Make sure to subscribe and put your notifications on so you are aware when I upload a brand new video. Of course, we all know the situation that happened. There isn't really much to debunk. This lady here, her name is Jasani. She came to an Amalay concert with her boyfriend. Amalay is one of her favorite artists. And if you have ever been to an Amalay concert, you know that he always pulls up ladies from the crowd to dance with him on stage. And in this specific situation, he called out Jasani, who happened to have been at the concert with her boyfriend. And why is this a problem? Well, it is because this girl is in a committed relationship with her boyfriend that was at the show, might I emphasize. How she acted on stage was not okay. That was absolutely inappropriate for someone in a relationship, and it was absurd. It was not nice to watch, especially looking at the boyfriend's reaction. He seemed hurt and very upset by her actions. And obviously, this situation went crazy viral. The show happened in the UK, and even people in America, streamers like Kai Cenat, were talking about the situation. It went viral. And of course, with this situation being super big now and being the topic of discussion, the lady received lots of backlash and just people who wanted to give their opinion on the situation. It was everywhere on TikTok and across all social media. So at a certain point, Kai Cenat actually reached out to Jasani so that she could come on his stream and basically tell her side of the story. Jasani did respond to Kai and basically let him know that the only way that she would come on his stream is if she received compensation, a form of payment for her appearance. Kai Cenat did not like that response and immediately went over to her boyfriend to offer the same idea. Her boyfriend, her ex, I'm not sure what their status is, ISO, did go on Kai's stream and did a 20v1, which is a little dating show that Kai hosts once in a while on his streams. Everyone really has been rooting for ISO. After the stream, Kai Cenat actually gave ISO a huge shout out on his Instagram, and he's accumulated over 89,000 followers on Instagram and over 300,000 followers on TikTok alone. Kai also gave him $20,000 at the end of the stream and told him to do something with the platform he's given him. And he sure did, because a couple days later, he appears on a Morley's ad. And if you don't know what Morley's is, it is a fast food chain based in the UK, which is totally huge. However, even since after that stream, Jasani has received so much backlash and hate from the media and the public. She posted 2 apology videos, which are now deleted, onto TikTok, basically apologizing to her boyfriend and said it was a mistake. Jasani recently did an interview with Off The Record where she basically just cleared up her side of the story. And now I want to get into the topic of the video, which is why we need to give Jasani a break. And when I say that, I just want to preface that I don't support anything she has done. I don't support her actions. I don't support a single thing she's done. What she did was totally wrong, and I think anyone, even if you agree or disagree, have to come to that conclusion. What she did was absolutely absurd. However, I do think the hate and the backlash that has been put on her has been a bit much, I have to say. I mean, it's perfectly fine to give your opinion on the situation. No one's ever going to stop you on that, but publicly bashing this girl, it's honestly a bit far, I think, for this situation. People are attacking her as if they are saints and she has committed the worst sin known to mankind. Like, how many times in your life have you made a decision or have you acted out irrationally and maybe afterwards come to realize that you acted so absurd and you've changed your ways after that? I feel like as though this is the same situation as that, but the difference is she has had cameras all over her in every angle recording the situation. Looking at this from a Christian lens or a Christian point of view, it brings me to this Bible verse. Let me pull it up. And it reads from John 8. But when they continued asking him, he lifted up himself and said unto them, He that is without sin among you, let him first cast a stone at her. And if you've ever read that story, you know that each person left one by one, and the lady was left with Jesus. And Jesus said to her, Where are they? Did no man condemn you? And she said, No, Lord. And Jesus says, Neither do I condemn thee. Go away and turn away from your sin. Now, I know not everyone is a Christian, so it's kind of difficult to use that passage as a way to kind of explain why you should give her a break. But it's more important that we learn to have a soft heart towards people. We are all sinners and we've all made mistakes. So it's important that we are not judgmental to others who in our eyes has done a greater sin than what we are probably used to. Did she make a mistake? Yes, one that has humiliated her so much internationally. But as a society, what do we get by bashing her, insulting her, doing all these things? The answer is we get nothing out of this. It would be much different if we were having conversations on what ladies should and shouldn't do from the situation and helping out younger girls on what influence they shouldn't follow. But instead, we're just bashing her. There's nothing progressive coming out of the situation. And therefore, it's a distraction. It's just useless. So I guess the moral of the story is don't go to a show with your girlfriend where her favorite artist is performing. I'm joking. But seriously, the moral of the story is us as a society, we need to learn how to be not so judgmental. And we need to learn how to give people grace just like Jesus gives grace. And we need to be more understanding and teach people instead of judging. Teach them that their ways are wrong and that what they've done is wrong. And we need to learn how to be more compassionate as a society because honestly, it's very much needed. And God truly works in miraculous ways because now the boyfriend is doing such amazing things. First, he was on a Morley's ad and he has such a massive platform now. It's actually crazy. I guess another lesson we can take from this is that sometimes God will put us through trials to get to where we really are meant to be in life. And as for Jasani, I really do wish her the best in whatever she chooses to do from here. She said in an interview that she was interested in going forward with her influencing and her modeling. So I hope she does pursue that and doesn't let this situation pull her down. Looking at the positives of this, she has a much bigger platform now and can really take advantage of those followers to create something amazing for herself. Wishing them both the best from this situation. That concludes this video. Thank you for listening. I hope this helped you in any way. Becoming that girl is a journey, so I will continue to make videos like this so you can become the ideal version of yourself. Make sure to subscribe and join this community.